What is this? What is Amaduvir? Oh, Fizz armor potion. Okay, okay. That could be useful. That could be useful.
What's this? I found something.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
We got some stuff to talk about. Give me 1 second.
Ifan claps you on the shoulder.
Nice. So there's a couple more things to do in there before you leave. I'm going to be back here many times. So I'm definitely going to be doing, like, unless there's something I need to do before I go do this part, then I'm okay. Yeah. I think we're okay, right? Because I'll be coming back a bunch of times. I'm certainly not done here. Can't do it all later? Okay, cool. Great. Let's go. There's one really important thing down there to do. Your mom. The apple truck. That's rude. My mother's a saint. What's up, Papa Trash?
You want an engraved invitation every time?
Okay.
You know the way in.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag.
Ooh.
A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing
I'm looking for
bowl
something a
of
little more
stew?
exotic.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he
Home,
assesses.
you're an elf of the world, always looking to explore the many hidden delights of this existence.
A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite lovemaking abilities?
Elf!
Well, I'm sure that in your own case that sentiment is almost true. But no, let me tell you the truth of the matter. My friend, the very best lovers are, whisper it, lizards. And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever
steep, my dude.
seen. The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me,
Should I do it,
this
chat?
really is one exceptional kin lover. You sure you wouldn't care to check?
Oh my, lusty Argonian maid is go.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavor of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
Let's go with the first one.
Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy.
To be
the
fair, I also like it
experience of
meaty,
a
yeah.
lifetime.
I also like it
He
stinky,
gives you a
and I like it
mischievous
very
grin,
thin.
then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Also, butts. Okay, let's go. Mm. What's up?
This town is poor, but this room
Oh my god.
is rich.
There's gold everywhere.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I, without my
She had a
compass...
compass. She must have been a captain. Where's your ship?
The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
Tell you hear the bell and cruel laughter too.
I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please,
Okay.
make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Save.
A ghostly
Ding,
seaman
ding, 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 ding.
stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you, elf, cozying up. Are you with her, or sail you with us?
Tell him you'll gladly sail if you're sure of your captain.
Then you won't sail with her. She ran the ship upon the rocks, although I rang the bell. That light weren't no lighthouse. I rang the bell in warning, and she ran the ship upon the rocks. You ran the ship upon the rocks, Captain, and all the
Tell him it's time to
crew
set sail
were
himself.
drowned.
His life is over. He can go to the Hall of Echoes.
I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout, and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no lighthouse here. Rocks ahead.
Tell him he's dead. He can move on.
And I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead, and the captain
Bro,
must
you're
know it.
relieved.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent.
Oh.
He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away.
One night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there, and nearby sounds a ringing bell.
My ears
The
are
bell
still
should ring
ringing.
no more.
And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows.
What about
My
your compass?
lies there too. The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it.
Where
My
is it?
sailing days are done. Let me mark your chart. But you be warned, stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew. And as
What happened to the
testament
Peacemaker's
to my
cargo? If
mistake.
there was one, it must have salvage value.
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away. Conversation over.
Okay.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Yoink! Oh, that wasn't the captain's key? Oh God, run!
To Fort Joy.
Ah!
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
You good? You good?
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent. If you got nothing to hide, you
Ah, we good.
What do you want?
I
cheese
want the
dog?
very best for all people.
Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to
Oh, that's
get what they
rude.
want, do you think?
Remark that optimism is a moral duty.
Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us
What's the
settle an
disagreement?
argument. Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards, and Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
Note that if Thatcher is looking for some romance, she should look no further than her partner. It must be clear to everyone that Eden here is deeply in love with her.
Thatcher bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. 2 magisters. The magisters.
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected. Thatcher looks amused.
Disrespecting 1 magister's enough. Go on. Get lost.
She turns back to her
Yeah, that
drink.
was pretty funny.
Of course it's not true.
What the devil are you staring at?
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Damn, there's a lot going on in this room.
Train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Yes, my lord.
I am Baron Levere. I am Baron Levere, not he. Not he. I
Explain
am
your
Baron
predicament.
Levere. An imposter is he. That man over there, a lone wolf in my own sheep's clothing. Bejeweled is he with a false name. Draped is his back with a false mantle. Bedecked are his cheeks with a false beard. Murderer, thief, imposter. I am
Why
Baron
did a
Levere.
lone wolf murder him?
A rival's revenge? Another merchant's madness? Oh, the fever of gold is reason's bane. But it matters no longer what drove them to daggers. It matters who drove them into my flesh. You who hears the laments of the dead, avenge me. Kill the false baron.
Okay,
Give
this
me
is a
back
lone
my name.
wolf quest.
Please.
Lone wolf is our boy Iffin. So I don't think I'm gonna touch that yet. Oh. Okay. Well,
Why do you shiver so? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
all right, Iffin.
Quite so, my lord. Quite so. But the atmosphere in here
As you
is,
approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems.
Sure.
A moment.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he straightens the beard. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand
Let them
and
continue.
laughs. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads.
Okay,
pulled
apparently
out
we
from the
found
carpet.
map-making MacGyver.
Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the
my.
Godwoken contract.
Well, that all sounds good. Now, I'm very glad we did this because I don't think we should kill Iffin's friend. MapGyver. Oh my God. Thank you for that. Thank you for being you. I appreciate that. MapGyver.
it's
That
not
is
true.
phenomenal. Okay.
Smile
Let's
all you
do
I'm not in love with you.
this. Oh, I thought I was out of their sight range. I mean, I'm just gonna kill you then. Okay. I mean, if this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. Ah, you know what? We're not gonna do that. He's not Iffin's friend and he won't mind you killing him. Okay, we'll do that later for sure then. Yeah. Yep. By the way, thank you to another dude. So I'm something like a friend or alien to some dude from earlier. I'd like to let chat know that you should seriously sub to Co if you have Amazon Prime and are not subscribed to any streamer yet. A $10 tip from another dude. Friend of some dude who tipped this morning. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does it go down or up? Oh. Wait, where does this go? I'm out. Oh. A love grenade. Oh my. Go over here and see what this is. Yes. Okay. Save it.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to
What?
leave.
She turns her back on you and waits for your companions to leave.
I guess.
A lizard, tall and beautiful.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my
Water your flowers? What the hell are you talking about? I thought I could bone you. Catch on fast and tell her yes, you're here to water her flowers.
I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you take care of me?
Remark that if you're gonna have to do chores, you expect a discount. Whoa! An anonymous gifter with a 25 gift bomb. Gritzer with a 5 earlier. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Tell her you do anything you can look after her, and then ask her you can...
Come on over here, big boy, and I'll tell you.
She bats her eyelashes.
What I'm thinking.
Sidle on over. Tell her you're thinking that she should shut up and get naked.
She takes a step backwards, throws a sultry look at you.
I like an elf who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to take it. You're right. Let's not play games, but let's take it slow. Shall I dance for you?
Sure.
Or would you like to hear a poem? All right, darling. I'll dance.
She closes her eyes. She's motionless for a moment, as if listening for music that only she can hear. And then, almost imperceptibly at first, her hips
Then she
begin
turns
to
around
sway.
and starts doing the Cabbage Patch. Woo! Yeah! You are aghast.
As she finds the rhythm of the song that only she can hear, but as she sways and moves with elegance and grace, at once beguiling and raw with pure emotion.
Okay.
You realize you hear the music too.
Let the music take you.
It floods your body with light, at once boiling hot and freezing cold. And then you feel her hands upon you, and you move together, entwined in spirit and in flesh, as one. Moving to the rhythm of your heart's desire, two beings for a moment become one. In your ecstasy, you feel the edge of the bed against your leg, and suddenly you're falling, both of you laughing together as the mattress receives you both. And you realize that you're naked, and so is she.
Okay.
She searches your face for the lie, doesn't find it. The compliment touches her. She smiles, reaches for you. She takes you into her arms, into her heart, into her very being. Your world explodes.
Oh.
In bliss.
Good morning, lovebirds.
Hi, Gil Thunders.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this
Hi,
is my
Gil.
friend
What's
Gil.
up?
Shut
Oh.
it, Longbow.
What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
Ooh.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
Okay.
We thank you for your cooperation. Be seeing you next time, Z.
Bye, Gil. Oh, look at you, lover. You're like a baby deer who's lost its mum. Are you going to be predictable now and try
Give
to
her a
kill
long,
me?
cool look. Then smile. Lean over and kiss her. It was worth it.
She smiles.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, it's
Wanna go
time
again?
for you to leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
Look nonchalant.
Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in bliss.
Worth. Oh, by the way, guys, I know that I think in our first game we experimented with this a little bit. I'm pretty sure we could have like brought in our team at that point and like actually fought them. But I think since we're working for Lohar now, I'm gonna run my naked ass down there.
He gives you his mischievous grin.
I did promise you the experience.
Tell him you
of
want
a
the stolen loot
lifetime.
back, and he's gonna help you get it.
That's not how it works, my friend. You had the time of your life.
You can give
and
up the
then
gear
you got
now,
robbed.
or you'll die.
Deal with it.
He gives you a look, searching to see if you mean it. Seems to decide that you do.
They have me over a barrel. They do. I don't have a choice. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un,
What young
we've
one?
been starving. Oh, sir, the little un was left with me when my wife died. She won't make
What's
it
her
without
name?
me, the poor child. Livy. The child's name is Livy. She stays in the kitchen while I work. Go look.
Yeah, whatever.
I swear it's true.
Where's the gear?
But they'll kill me. And if I'm dead, who'll look after the child?
Okay.
Relief floods his face.
Thank you. Thank you for your mercy. Livy's life depends on it. Now, I'll get back to work, if you don't mind. I'll keep my head down and my nose clean.
Hey,
dips
as
his
long
head in-
as I can get my gear back, I don't really care. I don't rightfully care. But that's a big old booty. But where's my gear? I'll say it's in here somewhere. Maybe.
I heard rumor
Yeah, I'm
Mortis is working for the Order. What say
Better
you?
get out there before Mortis makes
Something
it all
else
the
that I
way
like to
past
talk about, my
Arx.
dude.
All right.
I want my personal effects. The one his people stole from you in the tavern.
I needed a laugh. Sorry, bub. That's the
Big
price of the
Z.
night with
Oh,
Big
Big
Zed.
Zed. Excuse me.
I don't make exceptions.
Wait. What?
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
Oh, burgled backpack.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
Actually, no.
Better get out there before Mortis makes...
Step off, lest you want a taste.
What's got him?
Better get out there before...
Thanks. Also, good talk. Okay.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
Run, boys, run! Oh, wait. No, I didn't steal from a person, so it's fine. It's fine. What is this? Ha! Lucky Charm +2 for 27 turns. Nice. Dude, this is like gonna take a year.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
Better get out there before Maldus make all
What do you do here in Driftwood?
Whatever needs doing.
I came across a wrecked caravan outside of town. It looked like some of his people were involved.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took
She
her
survived
like
and
they
seemed
did the
traumatized. She ran off.
Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts.
I spoke to Anhar's spirit. He seemed concerned about getting soul-forged weapons out of a cave.
Bloody lad. Flapping his gums in the next life, too. That's another little venture of ours. Don't concern you, though.
Why doesn't he go collect the bodies of the fallen?
We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
I've heard there have been a string of murders against magisters in Driftwood. Do you know anything about it?
Don't insult me. I wouldn't expose my people like that. But if you find out who did it, shake their hand for me. I need you.
Oh,
I don't make
okay. Well, if you can find it in your heart to give me my stolen backs or my stolen stuff back at some point, I'd love to talk to you about it.
What's got into you?
Thanks. Hey, Beers, your friend. What's up, buddy?
Working for the DR.
Ancient human skull? Ancient human skull. Interesting. Try this real quick. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What is this? Bloodied bowl? Is this something for later? Oh. Dude! That is like perfect for red. Oh, wait, but oh. Okay. I don't know what this room is, dude. Can I search this altar? I'm gonna take this stuff, I guess. Cool. Random little hidden area. Yo, let's get that ring on our boy here. Oh yeah, man. Nice. I'm gonna have to get this off him eventually. I love the restoration on it, but yeah. Okay. Things looking good up here. All right, so now we're going to go to the house next to the bar up top and continue the Lohar quest first thing tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. We made a huge amount of progress. It has been so good starting Act 2. And yeah, this has been awesome. We're going to be doing this all day tomorrow as well. So I hope you guys are ready for another long stream because, man, I am absolutely loving this game. It has been nothing short of phenomenal. And again, I want to thank all of you guys being here for it because this has been so cool revisiting this game. So cool. So thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. On that note, I'm out of here for now. I'm going to be back at 8 a.m. ET tomorrow. Going to be doing another full day. Probably starting a little bit earlier, but we'll see. Depends on how much sleep I get tonight with my sick kids. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. Real quick before I go, I talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the stream, and I want to talk about this right now as well. Just as a little brief thing. Real quick, I really love the enthusiasm you guys have had about this game. I really enjoy how much you guys have been enjoying this journey with me, how much fun you guys have had talking about it and everything. But there's one little thing that I do need to mention. It's kind of a personal request. Of course, you don't have to do it, but it's a kind of a request from me to you. When I am not streaming, if you would like to talk about the run that we're doing, things that I can do in the run, the great amount of viewers that we've been getting during this run, I would really appreciate that if you guys could keep that in this channel. Specifically, we have a very active offline chat, lots of people that would love to talk to you about things here, and I really would like you to do that. What's been happening is because we've had so many amazing viewers come to this playthrough, what's been happening is I'll log off, and then a lot of you guys will go to other Twitch streams, and then you guys will talk about all the stuff we've been doing here in their streams. And unfortunately, like, I love that you guys are enthusiastic and I love that you guys are talking about it, but it can kind of mess up other streams. There's actually been 2 cases where streamers have actually contacted me and been like, what's going on, Co? So yeah. Why would people do that and who would do that? The thing is I don't think that people are doing it on purpose. I think, like I said, I think people are just enthusiastic and that I think they're excited, and I think that's awesome. But my request is that please save that stuff for the streams or the offline chat in this channel. And do me a big favor. If you're watching someone else play this game, it's going to be better for you as a viewer and them as a streamer if you stay focused on their run instead of talking about other people's runs, me included. So Fresh Till Death says that's stupid. You shouldn't be held responsible for your chat's actions. I'm not feeling responsible. This is nothing I need to apologize for. I'm just respectfully requesting, especially to anyone who may be new to Twitch, that it's super cool if you guys can kind of keep the stream chats about the streamer you're watching at the time. That's all. So, and I know it's that, again, I don't mind if you do this stuff here, obviously. I don't, but then again, we're like a really big channel and there's lots of talk all the time. But I can tell you that, especially when I was a smaller streamer, when it was to the point where chat wasn't flying, which wasn't that long ago. When you're playing a game and you look over in chat and the last 20 lines are people talking about a streamer that's not even you, kind of shows them they're not paying attention to your stream. Their mind isn't involved. Like, that can affect you as a streamer. That can really make you be like, why aren't they watching this? Is this not entertaining? What's going on? I've been there. So that's what we're talking about. So again, TLDR, do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I ain't your dad. But at the same time, when you're in another stream, be respectful about that show. Try to be engaged in that community. And this doesn't just go for this game, and this doesn't go for any particular streamer. This goes for all streams on Twitch at all times. It's just we had some recent examples that lead me to talk about it. But that's all. That's all I'm going to say. It's the last time you're going to hear me say it. And I appreciate it. That's all. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And that's it. All right, my dudes. I am out of here for now. Again, I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope to see every one of you here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET for another full day of this game. If you do come tomorrow, make sure to bring a Snuggie and a blanket, because you are mine all day. I can also write you a doctor note if you need to take tomorrow off. I can give you this person needs to take off from work for their mental health to join me in my journeys in DOS 2. So we can do that. And yeah, that's really about it. All right, my dudes. Thank you so much for being here. VLR will continue as we start winding down DOS 2 a little bit. I'm not done with VLR. I'm not pulling a V3 on you. I do want to play more VLR. And if anything, the last VLR stream got super interesting. So we will continue to do that. Yeah, and then after VLR, we've got Phoenix Point, Mech Warrior, Kotor 1 and 2, Battletech. I want to do another Battletech run. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. And then, of course, we've got the charity reward stream in December as well. So lots to do, lots coming up. And I hope to see you all here for all of it. We also got a Fallout 76 afternoon stream coming up. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you later. Why? Why? Because we did a charity stream a few days ago, and we raised $30,000 for St. Jude in 2 hours. And when we had like 20 minutes left, we had raised just over $20,000. And I said, you know, everyone was like, what's the next goal? And I was like, we don't have a goal. The stream's almost over. And everyone's like, well, we need a joke goal. And I said, fine, I'll play Fallout 76 for $30,000. And then the sponsor of the stream, State Farm, dropped in and donated $10,000, completely screwing my joke goal. So now I have to play Fallout 76 for an afternoon. Yeah. Anyway, like a good neighbor, State Farm will screw you. See you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.